Hello everyone and welcome to my corner of the world. Today I'm going to be showing you another technique using the gilded leafing. I've already done a couple of videos with this product, this one here. And this time I'm going to show you how to use it with the heat and stick powder, as well as one of the bundles from the 2021 January to June mini catalogue. So that's this art gallery along with the floral gallery dies. So gonna make a start. Gonna need a bit of paper here, and I've got a piece of very vanilla cardstock here that I have run through my cut and emboss machine with the Old World paper embossing folder. And I'm going to be using Versamark. Now, Versamark is a really sticky, clear ink. And I'm just going to use a small piece of stamping sponge, and I'm going to put some on my piece of sponge, and then I'm just going to kind of dab it randomly over my piece of card like this. Now, heat and stick powder is basically a powdered glue, and by using the Versamark, it'll stick to your card, and then we're going to melt it using our heat gun. So I like to use my heat and stick powder in a bigger pan. It gives me, you know, I don't get it all over my work surface. There we go. And I think maybe you can just see the powdery effect that we've got there. Okay, so then using my heat tool, I'm going to melt that into the Versamark. Now, you don't want to let it get, or have it, it'll start to melt and it will sort of make the card look a little bit darker. You don't want to let it get too hot, because I found personally it will sink into the card, and it, you know, you won't get the stickiness that you're looking for. But I think you can see there, oh yeah, you can see it's all shiny and sticky. So I'm just gonna kind of try and work it quite quickly, and make sure that it doesn't dry. Okay, I think I'm good now. And then I'm going to pop it straight into my pan that has got the gilding in. Again, I find it easier to work with a big area, and by keeping this down low in my pan, I can then scrape off all the extras that I don't want, because I can still use those bits on another project. So I've just got some bits sort of smooshed. I didn't want an entire covering, but I just got some accents on there. Okay, so I'm going to set that aside for a moment. Now, the flowers, I already stamped the flower and cut it out, because this is like a technique to show you how to use some products rather than stamping and cutting. So I've cut this flower, I've stamped and cut the flower. It's in Poppy Parade, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to put a little bit of Versamark, and I'm just going to sort of gently dab it in various places on my flower. And then in with the heat and stick powder again. And I think this time you'll see it a lot clearer than it was before. Can you see the powder on there? There you go. So now what we're going to do is we're going to heat this up and get it to melt into the Versamark. You can see how quickly it goes. Woo! Literally flies off the table. And you can just see how it sort of is shiny. And then now I'm just going to pop it in and pick up the bits before it dries. We don't want it to set because then it's not going to work. And again, I'm just going to brush off the excess. And I've found that if I brush this more or with a sponge, it kind of makes it brighter. It kind of makes the gold shine up a lot better. There we go. You have to move this pot around really carefully because that leaf is so light it actually wafts all over the place if you're not careful. So I'm going to use some liquid glue to attach my piece of embossed and gilded card onto here. Now this is a Poppy Parade. There. And I'm going to use some dimensionals to attach that to my Pear Pizzazz card base. Pear Pizzazz is my favorite green. And I'm just gonna lift those off and pop it down. Now I want to see how which way I'm going to put it up. I think I'm going to put it this way up because I've got more gold here than I do at the top. And then I can put this piece here and max out on my gold, and then this bit up here which will max out on the top piece, or gold up here. So these leaves again I've just stamped and cut with the bundle, the art gallery bundle I just mentioned, and on this I'm using little dimensionals because I've only got little bits of card, and I'm gonna kind of bring it up from the corner, and then a few dimensionals on the back of this, and I'm just going to put it just so that it's just appearing out of the stem there. Now my greeting I also have from the art gallery. They've got quite a few in here, but the other thing about this set of dies is that it's got these lovely sort of like the edge of stamps, I think, to cut the greetings. So I already did that ahead of time, so I'm just gonna attach those. Again, I'm using the little mini dimensionals because it's such a fine piece of card. I'll pop it at the top there like that, and then I've got a piece to put inside, and there, all done. So there is another technique using the beautiful gilded leafing. This is my second pot because I love it so much, and the heat and stick powder. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Look out for the others that I've done using the gilded leafing, and give me a thumbs up if you've enjoyed the video, and I'll look forward to seeing you next time. Bye for now.